Listen, we back for another episode of This is Messy. All right. So make sure you're coming into the video, you're liking, and you're also subscribing to the channel. You hear me? Do you hear me? Okay, so I do need to run it back. Okay, then well, let me do it.
Not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
I'm not talking. Not unless y'all giving me likes and 2,000 or more subbies every week until we hit 100K. You hear me? Okay then. Well, let's go ahead and get right on into it. Because if you hear me, that means that you did what you needed to do and it's on P. So let's just go ahead and hop right on into question one. Okay. Question one says, I was in Las Vegas years ago and I saw a man spray painted in silver head to toe. The silver man stood there on the street, real still, and people took pics with him and put money in his hat. I told my girl we should do that. So we painted ourselves gold with body paint and stood real still in the street and let the money roll in. So we did good until I saw my side chick walk past us with another. Uh-uh. She's been dodging me and now I knew why. Okay. He says, I called her name and she ran. I chased, I grabbed her by the hair and woke up moments later on the ground with a wig in my hand. My side chick's zigger knocked me out. She moved out and my side must have moved on. Wait a minute. Let me go back. Okay. He says, my girl stood over me with her foot on my chest, dipped in gold and pissed. She moved out and my side must have moved on. How do I get my girl back? She's not responding to my usual apology tactics. You can't. And I'm not going to help you get her back. Now that you're finna have a side piece, you might as well. She has now freed you up for you to be able to go out there and casually date whoever the hell it is that you want. And if you're gonna have a side, I don't even know why you want your chick. Okay? Why? I mean, for what? What you want it for? Go out there and date. Date these multiple women. Do what you do. All right? I mean, you want no benefit to her in my personal, considering the fact that y'all had to get out there dipped in damn gold so y'all could get some money too. So, I feel like leave that lady alone. And I think she probably was waiting on the right time to let your ass go anyway. And now you done show her how to get money, and all she got to do is stand still. And the ziggers and the coins is going to come to her. Then why does she need to sit up there and continue to deal with your ass? All right. So she's not coming back, and I need you to get that part through your head. Okay. Especially if she's not responding to your usual apology tactics. Okay. Because you've done this shit before. Okay. It's giving hurt it all before all of your lies. Okay. Period. She's sick of it. So go find you somebody else to casually date, not get in a committed relationship with if you don't plan on being committed. So go on, okay? Good luck. All right, get on the people's nerves. Anywho, let's go ahead and move on. Question two says, I'm new to the company and my coworker trained me and we became good friends. Now, she invited me to the barbecue literally where I accidentally got high on edibles and stretched out in my car to relax. I overheard my coworker's boyfriend arguing with another man nearby. Her boyfriend got this man's sister pregnant and he wanted him to step up. So the boyfriend says, I'm not confused. I want my baby. I love your sister. But I ain't going nowhere until I get that money. So my coworker won a large settlement and she told me point blank that her boyfriend would handle the money and they were going to invest the money in rental properties. I think he's going to rob her blind. Do I tell her what I heard or do I mind my business? I'm the only white girl in the mix and I don't want to start now. Now listen. Girl, you need to let her know. If it's that much of a concern, you need to let her know. Yes, you are the only white girl in the mix. I get it. And you could be the only black girl in the mix, or you could just be black, white. It don't matter what your background is for real when it comes to situations like this. People, depending on how deep they are in love with the man or the zick, right? They'll flip on you. You could be her best friend and overheard this. Her best friend could go to her and tell her this shit. And she's still gonna be like, girl, get out my face. Because she's delusional. Yes, I did say delusional. Okay. And that's a strong possibility. But listen, if you are not going to tell her out your mouth, you need to start sending her clues at work. Sending her some, I don't know, some random honesty box. Shout out to the Facebookers that know about that honesty box back in the day. You need to send her some random emails or something and just say, hey, just want to give you a heads up. Your man cheating on you. Okay. With this chick, got a baby by her, plan on being with her. The girl got a brother, whatever details you remember from that, feed her that information. Feed that information to her mysteriously. If you don't want to be the person, call to the front in my personal. And then yeah, just let it go from there. Now, granted, because I mean, it's really an interesting situation. Like, I think that this person should let her know. She should be made aware of the scheme and the scam that somebody is about to pull on her. Because it's like, if it was you, you would want the same, right? However, it doesn't mean that person is going to listen, but at least you could say that you told. Now, you can do that discreetly, or you could just let her know, like, hey, I overheard some stuff and I just want to let you know. And no, I was not hallucinating because I was high on edibles. Girl, like, I legit saw and heard this information. So you might want to run back and check with them. So she might be glad that you brought this to the front, or she might be mad that you brought this to the front. She might still be delusional considering the fact that she about to win a large settlement and she's allowing her boyfriend, not even her husband, but her boyfriend handle her money because they're supposed to invest it in rental properties. That is one of the dumbest things that you could do in my personal. To me, you need to be able to see your own money and see where it's going, how it's being used, what's happening. But I mean, somebody need to tell her. So good luck. Hopefully somebody let her know. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go ahead and move on to question 3. My baby mama lost her job and decided to clean homes. People want to hire established cleaners with the cleaning agency, so she created a fake agency. I answered the phone and booked the appointments. Cool. The biz wasn't real. She was cleaning homes and getting paid, but there was no agency. She just me and the burner phone. So I planned to hit a few licks. She cleaned a spot for a special occasion, and I returned and robbed the place behind her back. That's crazy. See, this is why folks don't be letting people come into the homes, and that's why you got to have a reputable company. Sometimes going the cheap way out will get you a big L. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. She'd clean the spot for a special occasion and I returned and robbed the place behind her damn back. So you fucking up her business, but she fucked up her own business by creating a fake agency when all she had to do was create a real one. But okay. A homeowner shot at me and I got caught. My attorney says I can cut a deal by implicating my baby mama as the mastermind, which is insane, and I'm just the employee. See the shit I'm talking about? Just like the last one, you putting so much stock and energy into this boyfriend. Now, granted, keep in mind, there are some husbands out here that be trifling as hell too. Okay? And they'll pull a stunt like this too, and they'll take you down through that too. But in these two situations, I'm speaking on your little merely baby daddy and merely boyfriend. That's gonna play you out. So this person says that the attorney says I can cut a deal by implicating my baby mama as the mastermind and I'm just the employee. She lost her clients and they think she's involved anyway. I hesitate to do this because no one is available to watch our kid. But I can't spend 15 years in jail for a home invasion either. I need to think about my future. Oh, baby, I can't. I cannot. Well, girl, you're going to need you a really good attorney because he's heavily considering being selfish as hell yet again. For a split second, thought about the baby in the situation, but ultimately thinking about their damn self. So much so that they ran licks on these homes, or he ran licks on these homes, and then now about to turn around and set you up so he ain't got to spend the full 15 years because he finna cut a deal. Insane. So you should have just kept your business together. You shouldn't have even rocked with him anyway. So you the one that created the fake agency, but the agency didn't have to be fake. It just was an up and coming agency. Like, it was just something new that you just created. Why would it need to be fake? And I feel like it wasn't fake. I feel like he's calling it fake. Right? Because to me, I feel like that's what you do when you just starting out. Yes, it's a name. It's a company that may not have existed before. Yeah, you may not have an extra phone, so you may take calls on a prepaid phone or whatever the case is. But I don't know, girl. This man about to play you out. So, good luck. And he got the audacity to ask for advice. The advice is for you to take your own L's. This was your decision. This was your decision. She over here trying to get ahead. You over here trying to set her back. So much so that you thinking about flipping on her, incriminating her, making her the problem, the mastermind of it all, while you get to get out early and free. Like, that's crazy. But I wonder if she being charged anyway, considering the fact that this was her company. She was working and he was unknowingly, unbeknownst to her, he was going behind her back, hitting leaks. So I don't know. Y'all leave y'all thoughts. I don't know, girl. I just feel like, girl, watch your back. Okay? The advice for him from me is to sit in that L that your ass took. Like, that's on you. Good luck. Let's keep going. Question 4. Question 4 says, my mother never gave me nothing but her knock knees. My mother never gave me nothing but her knocked knees. She constantly reminded me that I ruined her life and that she should have married a rich man if I wasn't the stain on her reputation. I'm her only mixed child and I'm the product of a one night stand. I worked since I was 17 and I always contributed to the bills. I went away to college on scholarship and I cut her completely off. At school, I ran into a classmate who looks just like me except she's darker. So we hit it off. I've been dating her brother. He's a senior, and I went home with them for spring break. Her friends joked that her father needed to take a DNA test for me. Although she didn't laugh much at that, I texted a few pics of my boyfriend and his father to my mom. She texts back, how'd you find Ronald? That's your father. That's crazy. Go back. Go back. I text a few pics of my boyfriend and his father to my mom. She texts back, how'd you find Ronald? That's your father. Tell him to call me. My boyfriend's dad is named Ron. I want to tell my boyfriend that we may be siblings, but I do not want to disturb their parents' marriage. I've been pulling away from him because that's disgusting, but I'm still close with his sister. This is awkward as fuck. What should I do? I think you should blow the roof off that. And you're not disturbing their marriage. Your dad already did that. He's already disturbed it, girl. It's giving beyond the gates, okay? Just a little piece. He's already disturbed it. So, in my personal, I think you should just blow the roof off that. Okay? You need to pull that man to the side at least. Like, hey, I think I'm your daughter. This is my mama. Do you know her? Oh, okay then. Well, she needs you to give her a call. Okay? But it needs to be known. And your boyfriend at some point is going to be wondering why are you pulling away from him. And then you probably just going to have, I would probably confide in the friend, the best friend first. Maybe, maybe not. Definitely talk to the daddy. See if you can get a one-on-one with the daddy. Let him know what the hell up. I believe I'm your child. Here's this or that. Let that sister know. And then at some point, let that boyfriend know. And that's just like, I feel like this is not your problem. That is your parents' problem. Okay? Specifically that daddy who knew that he already had a family and all of that going on, but still chose to mess with her, whatever, got a child from it, whatever. It's definitely giving beyond the gates. It's just about how you go ahead and say, now don't throwing the whole party trying to expose folks. Like, you know how they did on the show. But anywho, those are my things. Go to the daddy, then go to the people that you're close to, more so the sister, and let them figure out how he gonna tell his wife and all of that. Because this is not your problem. You didn't do this. They did. That's on them. They gotta face their issues and the decisions they made many years ago. All right, so that's my personal. Y'all leave y'all thoughts on there. Any good luck? Let's keep going. Okay, question 5. Question 5 says, I spent a week in Thailand with my fraternity brothers, and the vibe was so peaceful. Beautiful surroundings, delicious, cheap street food, and plenty of willing women. Okay. I decided to quit my job and my engagement and launch my digital nomad lifestyle. So I created a travel YouTube channel and posted interviews from other Americans living like royalty in Thailand. Things were going good until my ex-fiance, my old white sugar mama, arrived in Thailand to take me back home. because I had her credit card. I can't. She accidentally ran over me with a rental scooter when she saw me with a Thai woman. So my leg is is in a sling. I'm trapped in Thailand, slumming it mostly alone, while my old sugar mama got money and the locals know it. She's paying these bronzed pretty men for sex, and she may take one home. She's the only money I have, and she's cheating. I can't afford to lose her help. Well, she came there to take your ass home, so I guess you need to just go home with her. Okay, you in that sling. All right, she ran you over for a reason, and also wanted to show you that I can get it in too. Okay, when you out at the club, don't think I'm not feeling good in somebody's spot getting hot. Don't stop. Just don't think I'm not, because I'm out getting hot while you send your ass over there in the sling. Okay, and she about was already doing these type of things before you even went down to the Thailand yourself, because she the one with money. Right? Hopefully she drops you like a bad habit, but an old sugar mama loves her young thing, like an old man loves him a young thing. So it is what it is. She might take you back. You know, she came there to get you. She might want to still keep you. Your leg is the one that's tied the hell up, not your zig. So yeah, she'll probably take you back. Okay. I don't know. You can't afford to lose. I guess talk to her. I mean, it don't seem like it's too much you could do anyway. Um, to me, it don't seem like it's too much you could do to piss her off for real. She flew all the way across the country just to snatch you up and hunch on some men too. So I don't know, Ty. But good luck. All right, seems like it's a shoe in for y'all to get back together. Let's keep going. Question 6 says, I fell in love hard with Smokey, a male exotic dancer, and I left my husband of 11 years for him. What a dummy. I hate when y'all put shit out here like this. At first, he wined and dined me, did things to me in bed that must have been illegal. And then he would powder his nose with cocaine and disappear for days. My husband was fat and dull, but I knew he loved me. The only thing consistent about Smokey is his drug habit. I met him at a bachelorette party. He promised that stripping was behind him and he wanted to settle down. He lied. He says that to everybody for more tip money. I want to go home, but I'm so embarrassed for her, my husband, and he texts me, stay where you are. We have a 9-year-old Rottweiler, and I basically abandoned him too. How do I convince my husband to give me another chance? I don't think you can. I think that man said what he said when he said it. Stay where the hell you at. P.S. I'm pregnant with Smokey's child. Hubby and I tried for years to get pregnant, so I'm keeping this miracle baby. I still want my hubby back, though. Help. Girl, I'm not going to help you. Okay? I'm not going to help you. Your husband already told you to stay where you are. Now, what you could do, though, if he's living in a home that got your name on it, then you could potentially force your way into the home. Like, I still live here. Like, this is still my property. You trying to keep me from my property. Especially since nobody has actually filed for a divorce yet. You know, and are you guys legally separated? If y'all haven't done no paperwork, you might be able to finagle your way back into that house. Now, that don't mean you're going to get your man back. But y'all might be some roommates for the moment until y'all can afford to file for a divorce or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't cost that much, right? Either way, good luck to the people, okay? Girl, not you decided to got pregnant with a cocained out stripper. And you going to keep the baby because it's a miracle? Well, again, good luck. That's all I got, honey. I'm Jami. That's me. I'll catch y'all in the next one, child. Bye.
Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cash died at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATL, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game time, I invaded gym, high elevated, I can face the rim. Putting shots up, I got laser focus, about to take it over, I'm Invader Zim. On a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film, I can feel the pool